Divorce often feels like something that breaks you, an ending you never planned for, a chapter that closed too painfully. But for many people, divorce becomes something else. A doorway, not into an easier life, but into a truer one. Today, we're talking about how divorce can lead to transformation. Not overnight, but in ways that quietly change everything. 1. When the old identity falls away, divorce strips away the roles you once lived in: wife, husband, partner, caretaker. And when those roles fall away, you're left face to face with yourself. This can feel frightening, but it's also freeing. Because transformation begins when you stop living as who you were expected to be and start asking who you truly are. 2. Pain becomes a teacher. Divorce brings pain, there's no denying that. But pain has a way of sharpening awareness. You begin to see patterns more clearly. Where you settled, where you stayed silent, where you ignored your intuition. This isn't about blame. It's about insight. Transformation happens when pain stops being just suffering and starts becoming understanding. 3. You learn to choose yourself. One of the biggest transformations after divorce is learning to choose yourself without guilt. You learn that peace is not selfish, that boundaries are not rejection, that walking away can be an act of self-respect. You stop chasing love and start building alignment. And in that choice, your confidence begins to return. 4. A new relationship with life. After divorce, many people approach life differently. You become more intentional, more honest, more present. You no longer ignore discomfort. You no longer romanticize struggle. You no longer confuse chaos with passion. Transformation looks like calm, clarity, and a deeper respect for your own energy. Divorce may have changed your life, but it doesn't get to define your future. What ended was not your worth. What broke was not your spirit. Sometimes, divorce is not the end of love, but the beginning of loving yourself in a way that finally changes everything. Thank you for being here. If this spoke to you, like, share, and subscribe for more conversations on healing, growth, and life after divorce. You didn't fall apart, you evolved.